I hit live before I hit forward to somebody, but that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. A couple of minutes early, we're good. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Katie Bugs. Hi, Katie Bugs. Good to see you. Hello, Amy. Hello, Susan. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It is January 19th, 2026. The time is 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Just got back from taking my wee one on her quick walk. Hello, Margie. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Dana. Welcome in, everybody. Chris MH. It looks like, well, some of y'all were on the members only live yesterday. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. Ooh, Numbers. That's a television show, right? I watched Numbers. That was a great show. That was a great show. You know, today was a holiday, MLK Day. So I went over to help with the little ones a little bit. And my oldest grandson said, "Grandma, how come you don't have any eyebrows?" How come you don't have any eyebrows? Funny. Yeah, it was a good show. It was a very good show. I don't even watch television anymore. I hardly ever turn on Netflix. I do have Netflix, but I don't have cable. I need to start getting back into it. I heard rumors. I think the new season, part 1 of Bridgerton, is coming out. Is it tonight? I can't remember. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. They are honest and innocent, yes. So I want to welcome all the new people in. Just a reminder, you must be 18 or over to be here. If we do mediumship sessions, I do not read for those under 18. I've always been a child advocate, and I just don't read on social media for minors. Oh, the 28th or the 29th. Hello, Amy. Hello, Jess. Hello, hello. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Christy. How many of you are new people? Hello, home. How many of you are new tonight? Looks like I have a few new people. And if you are not 18 or over, then just sayonara. Jenny Christine, you're so funny. First timer, you're so funny. You know, it's been so long, I probably would have to rewatch all the numbers. Yeah, don't make my mods have to go look you up and be busy. Because if you're not 18, they're going to find you. They're going to find you and kick you out. You're so funny, Jenny. Is this your diabolical twin sister, Jenny Christine? Oh, thank you guys for tapping the screen. It helps the algorithm. Hitting that thumbs up there. Hit the hearts. It's not the same as TikTok, but and Margie is still up at the lake where it's pretty cold. We were 78 again today. We were 78. Okay, Michelle. You're from Evolve. Welcome in. Enjoy your evening with Whitney or Melanie. Thank you for stopping in. Several of my Evolve members like to pop in here on my Monday nights. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here, choosing to spend your evening with me. I look and sound amazing. Thank you. I was saying something to the older grandson about going out to play at the park and stuff, and he's like, Grandma, you don't play. You're old. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I said, did you know that grandmas like to play? And he's like, what? I said, well, we play blocks. We play all the time in here. I can play at the park. I can't run, I probably won't jump on the monkey bars. Probably not good at my age to do that. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Pam Sears. I am a professional psychic medium. I do bring forward validating evidence from your loved ones who have crossed over to the other side. Whenever I go live on any of my social media, I do not charge. I made a promise to God that I would give back in service, and that's what I do. Do I always do a mediumship demonstration when I go live? Not always. I leave it up to Spirit. Hello, J.S. Schmidt. I leave it up to Spirit. I have more energy than this grandma. Not today, I don't. Not today. Welcome in. If you're new, welcome in, Kaplan. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to clear the energy in just a moment. I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards. Just want to make a quick couple of announcements. If you are wanting a guaranteed one-on-one session, send me an email and I will get back to you with information. We can't see the aurora borealis here in Arizona. That's what I was told anyway. Apparently, I don't know when it's happening. There's supposedly the biggest solar storm in like 20 years. I just saw that on a video. Also, if you go to my website, pamsears.com, at the top of my website is my link tree. All my social media is there. Go follow, check it out. There's also a link called Code Purple. If you're having a mental health crisis, you're looking for resources for you, for someone else, or you're the parent of a child, please go to that Code Purple. There are 195 countries. You are not alone. Please don't suffer in silence. Maybe. I heard as far south as Northern California. So it's possible. It's possible. Never know. They were supposedly in Prescott when I used to live there. Oh, it's going to be 3 months on the 7th. I can't believe. But I didn't see them. But certain people had special cameras. Let's see. Here are my 3 books that I want to talk about. No No Nap is my first children's book. I wrote it for my grandson Xander. He's in timeout because he doesn't want to take a nap. And while he's in timeout, his guides show up to help him understand. Hello, welcome in. Is that our Ashton? So, his spirit guides show up to help him understand why naps are important, how to say sorry to mom and dad. And my first book is Whispers of the White Dove, my poetry. Second book, Heart of the White Dove. There is some hospice stories because I was a hospice worker for 9 years. The Cancer Journey because I don't claim it. There are some spiritual short stories that were channeled. Hello, Raven. Welcome in, everybody. All right, let's clear the energy. And then I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards. If we don't do mediumship, I'll do Q&A, okay? I don't mean psychic questions. I just mean what spiritual questions might you have, okay? So this is my beautiful brass Tibet bowl. You may feel it somewhere in the body. You may not. It depends. And I want to know where everyone is from. I am back in Central Phoenix. Yep. For some people, it was a holiday. I mean, it is a holiday, but not everyone had the day off. I mean, I helped out with the kids and stuff. And then I didn't realize there's no mail. I don't think the banks are open. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Kelly. Do share if I'm pronouncing that right, 256. Hello, Loris. I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards, okay? From the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. You know, even if we don't do mediumship, it's pretty cool with the questions. We may do a demonstration, we may not. Always up to spirit, okay? Here we go. All right. Let's see, I think I'm going to use the Dreamer's Journey for the second one. How was that? I love clearing the energy. All right, here we go. Well, Dana, you've certainly had quite a few sessions lately, haven't you? With your loved ones coming through. You guys, the same thing that I do. Hello, Brianna. You start talking to them. You don't need me. Hello, Jacqueline. Nobody needs me or any other medium to talk to your loved ones. They hear you. Talk to them. Ask them to bring you in your face signs. Ask them to bring you a specific sign. Okay? Okay, let's see what cards we got, everybody. Oop, I forgot to turn off the background noise with my messages. Okay, surrender. Surrender. Okay. Look at the beautiful butterflies. Surrender. That's not giving up on anything. That's like, I'm not really sure what's the best way to go with this. I'm just going to turn it over to the universe and I'm just going to surrender. Okay. And inner calling. So, what happens when we let go and we surrender? Inner calling. An internal shift begins to happen and we awaken to a greater sense of purpose. It happens ever so smoothly when we surrender. Okay? Does that make sense? I think those are two good cards. Hello, Chastity. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Let's do a little bit of Q&A. Anybody have any spiritual questions they want to ask really quick? Just kind of tuning into the energy. I think we might do a mediumship demonstration. And if you guys, I had somebody send me a message saying, I'm always on your lives and I never get chosen. And, how can I get a free reading? I'm not in charge of that. Spirit is. If you want a guaranteed reading, it's called setting up a private session with me. Okay? Oh, Jenny, that is the question of the day. How do you stay centered when the world is, gross? For me, it is movement. It is movement. Some people like to sit still and meditate per se. I get my information moving, walking, hiking, and you guys have heard me before, being near trees. And I want you to all remember, we all can put up our own barriers, our own shields. You can put a bubble around yourself to keep, and here's another way, Jenny. Back off of social media. Back off of social media. People might say, I don't watch the news anymore. But if you're on TikTok, you're getting the news and it may not even be accurate. And remember this, there's a lot of fear mongering. There's a lot of fear mongering going on. The ick, I call it the ick, Jenny. People love the ick. It's like a train wreck. You should look away, but you can't. Fear mongering. I try to remember where I came from. That helps me a lot. I talk to my higher self. I talk to my guides. I talk to my loved ones. I remember this is only a temporary place for all of us. The real life is on the other side. And we have lessons to learn and ways to figure out our own path here. But we are not expected nor pushed to accept any propaganda. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. There's a lot of propaganda. And some of it, I'm just going to be honest, some of the propaganda comes from astrologers, numerologists, readers, tarot readers, mediums. Some of them, they want to grab your attention by bringing the fear. Bringing the fear. Well, sometimes you guys don't get notified, Letty. Sometimes it happens. We have always had wars. We've always had evil. It's just the world, yin and yang. No reason to focus on bad, though. There's so much good here. And I'm reminded, hello, Annabelle, I am reminded that I am here and I'm here to do what I said I was going to do. I'm here, welcome in, Best. I am here to help humanity by reminding them of where we go, that our loved ones are still with us. And when I just want to bury my head in the sand and go under the covers for a week, Spirit's like, that's not what you agreed upon. When looking for signs, you don't see them like you did before. That happens with all of us. You know, sometimes our signs just don't happen. Oh, Chris. Oh, I hope they find the dog. So yeah, I mean, I keep saying as I'm walking around the house after I've seen some really crazy shit on social media, I go, I'm running away. I'm gonna run away. And Spirit's like, the hell you are. You can say it all you want, but you're not running anywhere. Happens all the time as I'm walking around. When doing a reading, does the loved one's energy get depleted as you are doing the reading? Whose energy? When doing a reading, does the loved one's energy get depleted as you are doing the reading? Are you talking about the one that's crossed over or the one on Earth? There's no depleting of any energy. Well, that's fun, Chris. Maybe you'll get more. Maybe more things will happen. The crossed over? No, they don't get depleted. Dana, what would be some signs you've had a past life? We've all had a past life. We all do reincarnation. I would say to people, pay attention to your dreams. Yeah, the one that's crossed over. Yeah, they don't know. You can't destroy or get rid of energy. Their energy stays awesome, okay? You choose fantasy world and books. That's where I live. And maybe it's not so much fantasy. I believe in King Arthur. I think it really did exist. But anyway, you might be drawn to a particular era, a particular place that you've never been to, but you feel drawn there. Dreams, sometimes you'll have a dream and like it's not a place that's familiar here. There's lots of deja vu, there's lots of things. There is lots of things. Yeah, our loved ones, no, their energy is just way too, and sometimes if they were like a real powerhouse energy on Earth and they want to show me that, I feel that powerhouse energy. These are good questions. I am so open to looking for signs from my guides or loved ones. That dream was so cool for me since I took it as a sign that I am able to get the signs. We are all able to get the signs, correct. We are all born intuitive. We are all born intuitive, okay? You know, Jenny, I always tell people, put a pad and a pen next to your bed. I had a client earlier today and she said, but I don't remember my dreams. And I said, you're going to remember something, you're going to get little hits. You're going to wake up with a feeling. In your journal, write down the feeling. If there's little snippets and you're not sure what it means, write it down. It may show itself later. Okay? I wondered why nobody was talking, because usually the screen moves, and I went and looked. I went, oh my God, I'm behind schedule. Jenny, I also use code names because it's no one's business if they try to read it. Correct. Jacqueline, could the reason I'm not seeing the signs like I did is because my loved ones want me to be more independent? No, Jacqueline, nah. My signs from my loved ones come and go. It seems like I get them in spurts and then it gets quiet. No. Now, do they want us to depend on them for every aspect of our lives? Of course not. Ooh, looks like we might have somebody. Yes, I am a proud grandma. That is correct. I am a very proud grandma. But you gots to go. You gots to go. Anybody else in here? 18, under 18? What's that phrase? See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. I don't understand. My ex-husband passed away 4 months. I don't understand your question, Dana. I'm not sure your question. Dreams are always a possibility with our loved ones coming in. Always. I'm still not sure of that. Let me just say, our loved ones pop into our dreams. They are visitation dreams, and you're going to know who it is by their energy. So I'm still not sure of your question. If you want to try to rephrase that. All right, guys, if you want to rephrase that, let's do a quick demonstration, okay? Let's do a quick demonstration. All right, this is what I want to do. I'm going to go direct tonight, okay? This is how I'm going to, I can't bring you up on YouTube. They said that we're going to start getting able to bring people up. It hasn't worked. But there wouldn't be somebody coming in a dream representing somebody else. No, that wouldn't happen. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to ask you to put relationship in. No other details, no names, no dates, no nothing. Okay, no names, no dates. Just put the relationship. I neither need nor want any details. Spirit will illuminate somebody's name to me. And if you've already had a session recently with me, I am going to ask you to just hold up, okay? Hold up and let somebody else have a possible chance, please. And remember, you must be 18 or over. And remember, if you're commenting, that means that you're validating that you're 18 or over. Kimbra, can you tell me how old you are, please? You're 55? Okay. Kimbra, you were illuminated to me, but I think this is your first time being in here. I don't remember seeing you. That's why I asked your age. Everyone, can you hold up for just a moment? I'm going to be working with Kimbra for the moment. Kimbra, would you understand a young male energy? I know you said cousin. Would you understand a young male energy? Okay, because I have this there, and the energy that I feel coming through, this would either be a cousin, a brother, or a friend. Okay, would you understand that? He is giving me a February connection. Yes, okay, thank you. He's giving me a February connection. Now, this connection may be connected to you, to him, somebody that's connected to you, that this could be living or past. Daughter's birthday, okay, thank you. This is a sudden passing. This younger male is telling me this was sudden. Would you understand that? Thank you all for holding your comments. Yes, it was. Thank you. Okay. What is November for you, please? November or the number 11 he's given me. The month of November or the number 11. 11 being maybe somebody's gone 11 months, 11 years. The 11th of a month is significant, or November is significant. Now, sometimes the 11 is January 1st because of the 1 and the 1, or it represents twins. And if you aren't sure, write that down, okay? And who's Rob? Who's Rob? I got an R-O-B, I believe. Rob is a dog he knew? Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Is this dog passed? Your mom's dog, okay. All right. He's acknowledging that dog by giving me the name. How cute is that? There's also a CA name. Kathy, Carol, Carl. There's a CA name. The screen flipped out or something. Sometimes YouTube has little glitches. is? How funny. Maybe this male is giving you, they can mess with electronics. It's been happening. Are you back to being with us, Kimbra? Who's the CA name? Sometimes our loved ones will do funny stuff. I'm here. Can you guys hear me? We see you, Kimbra. Did you hear me? I said, who is the CA name? Carol. Okay, thank you. And there's also an SA name. Yeah, let the mods answer. There's an SA name. Sam, Sally, Saul, Sarah. There's an SA name that this young, I'm assuming this is your cousin. I'm not sure, but you said cousin and I pick up a younger male energy. So there's an SA name. You're not sure? Okay. Sarah, Sam, and this could be a friend of this male. I'm picking up friend. So write that down. He's saying, now there's no ego or vanity on the other side, but he's saying, I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Is that has to match some kind of story on earth. Something about I'm so cute. Somebody might have called him cute. They might have just said, oh, he's so cute. Oh, that's your brother. Okay, not a cousin, a brother. Okay, I had written down brother, but I could, when I write that down, it's brother, cousin, or friend. I'm so cute. Please hold comments. I'm right in the middle of giving a little mediumship demonstration. Please be respectful. All right, so anyway, he's saying that he's so cute. If you understand why he's saying that. There's somebody, he said stuff like that all the time. Okay. Goodness. There's somebody that's worried about his happiness. Somebody is worried about his happiness, and that's why he showed up tonight. He has happiness. He has happiness. So whoever is kind of worried about, did he find happiness? Is he happy? Yes, the answer is yes. I don't know who needs that message. I have happiness. Oh, me, because he left so early. Okay. There you go. I think that's why he popped in tonight, to just, let me see if there's a final little message. These are just little snippets of a demonstration. Who's Charlie? Charlie, Charlene, Charlotte. There's a CH name. Your uncle. Okay. Is uncle still here, Kimbra? He just passed. Guess who is with your uncle, your brother? And so did Carol. Okay, so these people are with, and in fact, if your uncle just passed, he's with your brother, okay? And Carol is with your brother. We do reconcile with our loved ones and we reconnect. Okay? They're not by themselves. Now, I don't know if your mom's dog passed or not, but he said, I do have the dog. I do have the dog. I know you gave me, Rob was your mom's dog. And I don't know if that's the dog. I don't know if your mom's dog passed, or there's another dog, but he says, I have the dog. Yes, I think you needed to know. A few weeks after my brother, tell your mom he has the dog, Rob. That's the first name so funny. That's the first name that popped out was Rob. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I think that was his main message, to let you know that he is indeed happy and has happiness. I hope that this little demonstration brought you some comfort. I hope it helped you. I want to thank your guides and angels. I want to thank your brother. I want to thank my guides and angels. I want to thank you for coming in. This will always be on my YouTube for today's date if you want to go back and re-listen, if there's other siblings or family members, okay? Now, some of you all may have gotten your own little postcards from that. By postcards, I am meaning your own loved ones will pop into the energy of someone else's reading and give a hello, a hi, a bye. So a lot of you got postcards. Awesome. All right, I'm going to pull some cards by age groups, everybody. I'm going to pull some cards by age groups. I'm going to be pulling 4 cards, okay? If it's not your age group, but you connect to a card, just take it, okay? I've connected to all 4 before. Now, for those of you who were not live with me earlier, on the 16th was Margie's birthday. So if you did not get a chance to shout her out, her birthday was on the 16th. You've got an opportunity to shout her out, okay? All right, I'm going to be using the Soul Trees Oracle cards. Let's go with 18 to 30. She's the best. All right, 18 to 30. And members, how many members? Margie, did you get everybody that's here? Give a wave, members. All right, 18 to 30. Here we go. Detachment. Detachment, speaking of the world and all the gross stuff going on. Sometimes we need to take a step back and detach. Just detach from that which is just, you need a break. You need a break. All right. All right. 31 to 50. Here we go. 31 to 50. Truth. Truth. Walk your talk and speak your truth. Even if somebody doesn't want to hear it. You can't be responsible for them. You are responsible for speaking your own truth. You were a member in the beginning of this live. Yes, you were. All right. 51 to 70. Katie Bug, you're going to be around us forever. So you go do what you have to do, okay? Awakening. 51 to 70. Awakening. It's like that layer of the onion with spirituality. Awakening. All right. The last card is 71, all the way up to the oldest living person on earth, who is Ethel Caterham. She's 116 years old from the UK. '71, all the way up to Ethel. We got the awakening card. Okay. I mean, there's always layers. No matter how long I've been doing this, there's always a next layer of something that comes. We're always learning and growing. If we're not, until we cross over, and of course, even then we're still learning, even on the other side, okay? All right, let's pull. These are going to be for members. I don't know how many members are in here with us. We're going to use the Sacred Forest. Oh, thank you, I was going to say Ashley. Why do I want to call you Ashley? Ashton. I hope you always know how appreciated you are, Pam. Thank you for always giving your energy, even for free. You're a saint, friend. Oh, watch those words, Ashton. I'm not a saint. Far from it. But thank you. You're always so kind with your words. All right, what are we going to do with members, Margie? So that's funny because my middle name was Ashley before I changed my name. And I think I know divinity when I see it. You are more than you even know. Margie might have stepped away. That was your middle name, Ashton. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm psychic. What do you think? Maybe I'm psychic. Yeah, if Margie stepped away. All right, Chastity, I'm going to pull you a card. All right. And help me out here, my sweet Jess. Secret Spring Success. Get ready for success. Get ready for success. Because it's going to happen, okay? That's what it's saying right there. All right, Letty, here we go. Letty. Wild Rose Fairy, love. No matter what the question is, love is the answer. No matter what the question is, love is the answer. Tracy, here we go. Tracy. For those of you wondering, this is my paid members. Ooh, Tracy, you got the same one. No matter what the question is, love is the answer. Love is the answer. All right, Chris MH, here we go. Chris MH. Wow, this might be a theme. This could very well be a theme, guys, with all the gross stuff going on out there. No matter what the question is, love is the answer. All right, Dana. Dana. Expansion. The spirit guardian of summer. Expansion. Okay? Just like things open up in the spring and they start blooming, you're expanding. It is appropriate for this time. Were there any other members that popped in that didn't get a card? All right, Ashton, here we go. This one's for you. Ashton. Ooh, you got the spirit guardian of summer. There's expansion for you, my friend. There is expansion coming for you as well. Okay. Oh, Jinja. All right, let's give you a card, Jinja. Success. This one says secret spring. Success. Success. Ashley, did we pull for Ashley? See, I don't know whose names are what. Is Jinja Ninja Ashley? Jess, or is Ashley? That was her. Okay. So Ashton got a card, and here's a card for Jess. Jess. The bluebird spirit. Happiness. Something that might have eluded you before. The bluebird spirit. Bluebird of happiness. I don't know if the number resonates with you, but there's a number 7 on the bottom of this card. I don't know why Spirit said, tell her the number. Calling me a kid, huh? Very beautiful card. Let's see what we got for me. Let's see. Enlightenment, the forest temple. Enlightenment, ooh, okay. I can always use some enlightenment. There's always a new layer of understanding and awareness. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, I should be back here on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any other conflicts right now. Was there any members that I might have missed? I think we got everybody. Y'all, I'm not going to do another mediumship. I didn't even know I was going to do one. I never know what's going to happen until I come on here. So, Kimbra, obviously, her brother decided to come through and bring her a beautiful message. Good night, Dana. So what I'm going to do for now, and I'll be back on Thursday. If you are interested in becoming a member, I can't remember, is it $4.99 a month, Jess? I don't remember. Anyway, members get extra card pulls. They get their own private lives. Every other month, one of my members will win a free mediumship. Very reasonable amount. All right, so I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey Oracle. It is worth it. Yeah. All right, I'll see you on Thursday, Miss Katie Bug. Okay. This is for all of us to focus on for the week. Makes sense. It makes sense. Grateful for life. Remember this, no matter what's going on in the world, it's pretty gross out there with a lot of things, but there's a lot of love. There's a lot of people spreading the light. And I want you to remember how it says, be thankful for your gifts, be grateful for life. We are all here on this earth at the same time, okay? I didn't pull anybody on Sunday. We're not ready to pull another member yet. We just did one the end of December, I believe. Well, I can't remember the name of the last member. Monkeys, Forbe. Be grateful. Now, there's always something to be grateful for, okay? So I want to thank all my beautiful mods. Yep, that's right. Every day may not be beautiful, but there's always something beautiful in every day. Find it. Thank you and amen. Amen, Jess. So everybody have a beautiful week. We'll be back on Thursday. I haven't been on TikTok since, I don't know, Friday. I'm sure I'll pop on there. There's just been some more heaviness over there. So anyway, I will stop in over there. All right, so everybody, remember this, not only be kind to others, but include yourself in the kindness. Thank you, Ashton. Sending love right back to you, okay? Bye, everybody.